Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling.
It's week 3 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the... It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And Richardson back to throw it. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Richardson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Richardson to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Cantrell. Throwing right, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Cantrell. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to roll him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man. Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's taken on the 25. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Christian Wilkins. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to face a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 131 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the Central American rushing and had one of his best individual efforts in the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Richardson working from the gun. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Point after, right down the middle. It's now 14-0. A 10-play drive. And it was capped off by Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go play action here on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Cantrell on target over the middle to Hill. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Cantrell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And you see the last drive, great chunk of yardage, the touchdown on 5 carries. And offensively, everything just looked in sync, didn't it?
It did, and the reason that it was in sync is because it's a combination of play calling, game plan, offensive line marrying up with all of their blocks. But don't forget the receivers out on the perimeter. Any type of a long run, the receivers have had a hand in that because they've occupied people downfield. And, of course, give the big credit to the man with the football. Great vision, good movement, gets to the end zone.
Let's go now.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Dances by him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Up the middle they go. Reese. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Cantrell. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Dolphins are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Richardson.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Heck of a move. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. It's now 21-7. Drive that time of 6 plays.
Was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Miami's offense set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 118 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. Lead now up to 14. Touchdown pass gets him 6. Very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
There he goes, right side. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Cantrell. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Glover. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Taken at the goal line.
Escapes the defender.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So we've reached halftime in a while.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, Reese. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Miami. Fielded at about the 28. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Pierce.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's Taylor.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Richardson to the air on first down. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 158 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Being chased out left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. They decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new...
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Anthony Richardson
Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Cantrell. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First throw now for the backup Locke. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. 2nd down in the yard.
Now Locke again.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Locke now on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
On first down, Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He juked him, and he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second down now, Reese. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down, Cantrell.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it. As you just pointed out, both of them down the end zone. But just like in boxing, whoever makes the most, the one you didn't see coming. And it often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, Reese. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Cantrell. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll look to set up his blockers. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Forced out to his left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because, to me, there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
This offense so far on 3rd down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Colts are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Right down the middle. Lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Miami set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Cantrell. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to throw. Cantrell. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. And now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw again. A quick slant to Hill. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 176 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And down to the 41. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. On the handoff, Taylor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third down at 6. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown call would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off the play fake. Cantrell. The Colts are going to get it. Down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is 3rd down. Off play action. Cantrell. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Pulled up by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Richardson working from the gun. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
He's got Jordan complete right side.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Richardson from near his goal line. And he's got Pierce.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Off play action, Richardson. He's got his man, it's Pierce.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Again, it's Taylor.
Powerful running. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.